people that buy the 5,000 naira per person, and there are people that buy the 700 naira, and there are people that buy the soup. It's not water. It's not thirst, it is quenching. But what will make somebody buy one bottle of water at 5,000 naira? Make another person buy a bottle of water at 700 naira. Make another person buy a bottle of water at 200 naira. What they want. Like, each human being wants what they want, not what you want them to want.
Sometimes what you market to them to want.
So that's where we talk about engineering a sale. Because everything you have to plant that subconscious need in their head to want what you want. If not, what will make a sane person buy a heavy wristwatch at over 10 million naira? It's heavy, tells the same time. How did they do it? Understanding human psychology. The next thing is safety needs. Personal security. We have employment, we have resources, we have health and property. Under this personal security, 2020 something, I can't remember, when this Golingora issue was on the high and the rise. A boy brought these gun tasers, right? Tasers, just so that you push it and then you shock somebody. To my husband's office. You don't travel. You don't go anywhere. It is from house to office and back again. But because of the insecurity around that Golingora area, my husband bought the taser for 80,000 naira and it has been sitting in the house. Since the day he bought it till today. What could that boy have told him?
Protect yourself, sir.
To have made him happy. 80,000 naira that could have done so many things with. But that thing is sitting down and he has never used it.
Yeah.
And he will probably never use it.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
this is
happened?
right that we never use. But because of how it's being sold to us, we're like, okay, act. I need to see.
It's true. The way she's talking about it. So people buy perception. What you're able to make them to perceive is what they buy. So stop doing that and selling jewelry. You're not selling jewelry. What am I getting as a result of the jewelry you're selling to me? What intrinsic benefit am I getting from using the jewelry? What intrinsic benefit am I getting from eating a cake? See, when you eat cake, you feel happy. When you are happy, you do things better. When you do things better, more good things come to you. Right? When you eat cake, because you feel happier, you receive your husband when he comes back from work happier. And because of that, whatever this miscommunication or misunderstanding you have will settle itself. Because what? What you are selling, perception matters. Something, I asked you a question. I said, how do they like your baby? They say they are sweet, it is sweet. I say no. If it is because it is sweet, then there is nothing differentiating me from anybody. But tell me today that, Hajia, I know you're tired. Do you know if you have a slice of this cake, you see the way you're feeling tired, it will wash all the tiredness down to your feet and to the space of the floor. The way you are even talking about it, me that I'm dead tired, do you know what will happen? I will actually start imagining myself eating your cake and it's washing down my stress. Are you with me? Why do we have people selling the same cake slice for 2,500? And there is somebody selling cake slice for 10,000 naira?
Yes.
Why?
And people are buying.
And people are buying. We have burger. When burger was selling all over the place at 3,000 naira, Jazzy's burger was 10,000 naira.
12,000.
12,000. We know it was a brand as he used his brand to marketing, but beyond the brand he used in marketing was perception.
Perception. And one thing I noticed with that Jazzy burger, he used his brand at first, but then you don't see him marketing his burger on his video like that.
No,
People
yes, people.
celebrities, you just see one video video, but you see this burger, like you just take one screenshot. So you might not feel
Perception,
among.
what is it among? Aside from Jazzy's burger, then this
But what they're missing, but the reason why it is because they got almost
what's their name?
Her perception is she's selling to the end. When you buy Aisha's fabric, it's normal. She can be super diagnostic, but then you're buying what they call it prestige. That is government what is coming to buy. Oh, you buy from her. I can't buy the still a fake.
they are the same thing.
When you see unique things.
Exactly. So it's the same thing with that burger that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just to have a
So you have to deliberately do that work,
exactly. That's what I'm trying to do now.
right? You have, and then because you now understand the kinds of people you want to sell to, the way you talk will be different. The way you appear will be different. The way you present what you're presenting will be different. Design that I showed you. You know material that they sell 800 naira as well. That people are sewing boo and capes and menene and selling for 5,000 and 10,000.
20,000.
35,000 naira. And she sells that.
And then
To back.
ordinary thing from under 1,000. You just go and sweet.
People are falling over themselves.
I've seen jewelry like you see jewelry of 20K selling for like 65K, and it's sold out. People are buying. There's a reason.
So it is what you're able to make them to perceive of your brand.
True. I agree with you there. Sometimes when people come back to me, like, okay, they're like, okay, I'm looking for something unique. I know that you have unique because I don't see your designs everywhere. And I repeat that, okay, if you buy my stock jewelry, there are samples now anyway from company. So, and I say something like, if you buy my jewelry, but only you. I use this like a lot. Like only you and two other people in Nigeria have this jewelry. And guess what? Those people bought from me. So and it works. It works.
Because you understood them. So please, you see all these things now, some of them, but we already know.
But we don't know
How to use them appropriately.
We make many mistakes because we don't concentrate as well.
Right? Then the next one on top is love and belonging. You see that love is some people's what? A sense of belonging, a sense of community makes some people to buy. I want to be, you said only me and only two other people. So I want to be amongst the 3 unique people that have that thing with the whole of. So to that person, it's standing out that it's their own, what do you call it? What they are after. Right? Then esteem. The way they are placed is hierarchy of importance. Which one people value more importance up the ladder? So they value what? Self-actualization. That one is the only ones to look at. That's why somebody will carry money and buy Rolex. That's why somebody will carry 10,000 pounds and buy a Chanel bag. That's why somebody will carry $5,000 and buy one shoe. Self-actualization. Where I feel that, okay, everything I had wanted to achieve in life, I have achieved it. I have arrived. I know I am worthy. I know I am capable. I know I am. I don't need somebody else to come and tell me that before I will feel like this about myself. So these class of people, they are the sweetest ones to sell to, but they are few. So if those are the ones you're targeting, you have to properly what? Align your entire brand perception to be over there. Please, does this make sense? Whatsoever. The next is in a way that satisfies the customer's needs. There are some people that if it is not Mama Puts, they go to eat. They don't feel alright. They say they want to see the way those women are sweating, the way they are turning. Yes, and they'll tell you probably. There are some people that they see where the Mama Puts is cooking. they lose appetite.
Even me have that.
Right? There are those who, the only reason why they buy from a vendor is because of the kind of package
That package is very important.
they use. And oftentimes, the cost of the package is insignificant to the lifetime value of the customer. Because you have the customer that maybe you spent an extra 1,000 naira to get a proper package to acquire her. But in 1 year, the sales you will make in your business will be up to maybe 100,000. So would you, because of 700 naira or 1,000 naira, will you allow 700 naira or 1,000 naira stand in between you and somebody that will buy from you in multiples? Here I'm going to use the story of Ami Fabrics. When she came to me, she said she had goods worth 1.2 million naira in bad credit, bad debts. She knows they will not pay her back. Now she has been on Instagram also for about 5 years. She said, as in, they don't even know she's there. I said, what do you sell? She said she sells fabrics. I said, in addition to fabrics, what other things do you sell? She said she sells jewelry. I said, we're going to do one thing. Right now, it will pinch you in your body. But over time, you come and tell me the outcome. So, wrappers that were going for 50,000, she sold laces mostly. We said, if you buy any wrapper worth 50,000 naira, you are going to get a jewelry for free. How much is the jewelry? She said 5,000 naira. Let's check it. That made laces in 55,000 naira and make the jewelry free. When we started her own campaign, first 3 weeks, people had finished buying the jewelry that was supposed to be free. And then people went ahead and bought the fabrics and were not even asking for the free jewelry. I don't understand.
They didn't understand.
And they have already
Before her campaign, she sold out the jewelry before the campaign.
Well, no.
She
The
sold
campaign
the
was
fabrics
on.
plus the
What we usually do, what we do is we market for 30 days, or rather for 29 days, and then open the cart or open the room for people to start buying on the 30th day. So we attach them to a WhatsApp group. Every day we're posting abubuwa on arousing their interest. So when they come to the wait list, we're always like, this one, like, there are messages here we're always dropping. So that by the time we now say, today we are dropping the account number, send the pictures of what you want, they're going to rush. Before we got to the day we're going to open the cart, the jewelries themselves are supposed to be freebies at finished. People bought them, even though they were going to get it for free. What brought them into the group was they saw that they were going to get free jewelry in addition to buying the fabric. But they had not even bought the fabrics. They had finished buying the jewelry. And at the end of the day, they still bought the fabrics. So much so that between December when we finished her campaign and April, she said she had bought things from China 3 times. And we didn't run another ad. And then they look at coming in the sheet. Suni, the one they came down or the one they kiss here for the first time. Dika Suni at it. And so I'm asking the check the other day, I think she went to me. Somebody. So some things is because we've never attempted it. So we don't even know. Fear. So in a way that satisfies the customer's needs. So here, what they needed was to hear that they were going to get something for free. They came. So tidy value. She had added the 5,000 naira on the fabric. And she still sold.
This is 21. This is 100 times, not 20 times.
It would help us, inshallah. right? So in a way that satisfies the customer's needs. So this is where you are now going to ask yourself, on which of these levels would you want your customer to be? It is here. So you now ask yourself, what are the things you will need to do? How would you need to position your product in such a way that they feel like they are cheating you? Right? Number 5, so that the business brings in enough profit to make it worthwhile for the owners to continue operation. The reason why a lot of businesses struggle is because their profit margins are too small. If your profit margin is small, how do you market? It takes money to market. How do you market if your profit margin is small? The people you're scared of, you're scared for, do not mind if you're able to what? Communicate the intricate values or the perception to them. Like you when you were selling children's clothing, you know I told you something. I said, do you know parents do not buy clothes because of how their children will look, but because of how the parents themselves will feel.
Yeah.
So in addition to how the kids will look, they too, it is their ego they are feeding. If not, what will make a parent buy a 50,000 naira gown for a child that cannot walk?
And where it's just once.
And where it's just once. And she doesn't mind. She'll still buy and down again as she's doing at every stage. Why? But as the kids begin to grow, they become aware. My daughter is 1 year and a month or so. I was just coming back from work and I just saw these lovely sandals, very light and seeing her quite and you don't know that she has started taking note of things that are new. As I put on the shoes, as 1 year old,
Yes, they do.
so if they are able to perceive, feel this genuine boost in excitement and meaning as kids from that age, imagine what it will be doing to her self-esteem, her self-confidence, how she looks at herself, her ability to stand in the crowd, her ability to face people as she ages over time. So don't say your child is a princess. What does it mean for a child to feel like a princess? So if I'm a mother that apparently struggles with self-esteem issues, and you tell me, don't allow your self-esteem issues to rub off on your kid. Begin to make her feel empowered now as a child. You see what you're marketing to me is not even dress again. And so when I buy it, in fact, when I put it on the child, even me, I am feeling a surge. But it's not something we do once, and then the results will yield immediately. Are we together? Is this making sense? Like, are we clear on how these things now work and come into place? So once you understand this fact, you will not need, like, what it will take you of energy, of resources to market to people who will need this is the same energy it will take you to go and be looking for people that say, come and see, it is fine, it is cheaper than it is. In fact, it even takes you more energy to market to those ones down there than to those who will appreciate what it is you're doing. Because at the end of the day, all you want to be able to do is to what? Give value. And until you understand what value is to your customer, you will not be able to deliver on it. So this is going to be the last part for this discussion. I am hungry. I know you all are too. Let me connect the juice.
Yes. Let me be honest with you.
Because I thought
This one she's already made. What she doing?
I kept to give her support because
What's more?
everybody wants to know. When we first met, I only had one branch. You understand? And the problem is, I care. Assign them. If they can't do it, then change them. You understand? So, like, she was asking me my goals, my this. I said, this was stopping me from opening other branches. No,
Because you don't have time.
you have to.
Your feeling they will not manage the way you are.
Yes,
But that's
the way.
because the structures are there and they're not there.
The structure was actually there,
But you refuse to
Yeah.
make it work.
Yes,
My
mindset.
It's
So-
the mindset.
And like after sitting with her and all that, like alhamdulillah, all I can say now, I'm planning on opening my fourth branch.
Yeah, in Kaduna.
Lagos will be open. So we have a branch in Kaduna, Abuja. Lagos will be launched this month, and then Kano is in process.
That's all you want to have.
When I saw her, because I knew before she wasn't really like doing all
That's
these
why you
coaching
covered
classes.
your
So I said, okay, let me go and support my. I still call her coach, which is slang. I call her coach. So I
That's all you put down from her. Because you said when you
But she has already get
So
some.
I was just against the way your business was growing, and I was like,
Do you know, at some
there
point,
there must be something that's changed in her. I know when the shop was that's Hadidi Plaza.
Yeah, even now,
So all of a sudden, I had a conversation with her. She said that she pushed her. All of a sudden, and then I saw her in BSI, trade fair. So and I saw her implementing the shoes. I was like, okay.
And that's what the most important thing is to have passion for what you do.
Exactly, that's
I
because
have passion. Why did I want to come now?
Before you have that passion,
She
because
also had one campaign I look achieved and I put in so much years. But
yes, I still that's the fear. That was what was holding me back. The fear, like, if I leave this branch this way and move to another branch, this one will fail. Do you understand? I had that fear. That was what was really pulling me back.
and I really love that.
What,
service
me,
you
I'm a
add
mistake
to
of
your this thing, apart from the products.
Yes.
Yes, that consultation, the scanning of your
That's
hair,
what
and all
that's
that.
where the passion comes in.
Yes.
I had to go and I had to go all out to be a professional trichologist.
So
It's
when
not
you-
just about
when people
having
come,
the standing and stuff.
Yes.
I went to get
Everybody
the
is
knowledge,
saying hair
and
cream.
I didn't go for the knowledge here in Nigeria. I had to go all out. Do you understand? To go and do the course, like get the
And you
certificate.
really stand out. Seriously.
That's what I can say is
Yes, that service is
so whoever was in whoever was in my past, the whole road of my journey, like I cherish all those people. Do you understand? And knowledge is key. No matter what, you should always go for knowledge. Remember, there's something Ariwa has that like it's really bothering me because I'm even going for a summit this Sunday, first June to Katsina. Like Ariwa, we have something. Whenever we start achieving,
you feel that you are
too much pride,
Exactly.
ego.
Exactly.
Do you understand? And we don't like sharing, and that's what makes us like different, and what has stopped us from actually growing, not from growing. Because of this particular attitude, I had to travel to Lagos, like to places to learn a lot of things. That was before I even met her. Do you understand? And even when I met her, I said, I'm pretty sure you're not Hausa. Do you understand? Because we don't have that in us. We don't share.
it's the mindset.
Everybody
We
is
don't share.
When this lady comes out,
Everybody is
on
so,
Instagram.
like,
This way.
People like,
I see some people come. No, we don't leave our comfort zone. Me, I tell people that if you want me to tell you the truth about Ara, you hate me because I will tell you. I'm from the north, but I'll tell you that my mentality is different because I do not agree with a lot of things. The thing is that each community has their own weakness and strength. So seriously, that is one of Hausa community's weakness. That is one of our weakness. So we have to
we have to try to change the narrative starting from us. Then the people around us and the children that we are
unfortunately, we have to try to find others.
Being
our
our
parents,
parents,
There's this perspective that
so the thing
people
has
have.
been inside.
Like happy and like so when I was working, I was feeling anything. Somebody, one of my uncles, like, why? You went like, oh, you woman like you're okay, well, I'm like, does this man think like if I don't do business at all, I will survive well. I want to know how I like see that and then you do. But that is not what I want for myself. And what like anything I think of my children, like see, yeah, random. I don't know who they are looking at. Well, let's teach them how to myself by the death of come. I want to meet and sponges like that. Like that's what they have. She's doing mindset.
But beyond that, there's something else. Look at her own chain now. How many employees does she have?
Yeah.
Look at the ripple effect of impact.
Before only Kaduna branch.
Across her 3 branches. So imagine we
The
have,
impact she made on all
In
those
lives of other people.
you know.
that
So
she
let's
changed.
imagine more of you
Yes.
are coming up and then achieving milestones like this. Not the 10 years. I some of the complaints we have. I say, tap everything you will tap from her. Where
Yeah, I think she's close to me. I was like, you see me then.
you will not see her.
That's a man who
You know what? Like it really helps. Like having a group like.
Ability and actually ideas.
Yes, that's it. Because never think that you have enough knowledge. That's just it. Someone like even a child. Like I sit with my kids, like they're teenagers, 14, 15, like, and you just be listening to them to understand what's trending. Do you understand? Then you implement that to your business.
So
Sometimes we don't really want, especially here, you know, that problem is there.
No, now let's focus on how are we going to correct it. What impact are we going to make?
But being open to learning.
Yes, you know, sometimes man, we talk about this things, we are not good at this, then we just
The solution is
worry
not
everything
here.
and
Yeah.
continue. So individually, what are we willing
And that
to contribute to the community and to ourselves to see the change that we want? Since now we notice that the major problem is from our mindset, from our upbringing. So what can we do with the little we have, or maybe the influence that we have, to make change on others, so that we can even avoid it, but the underlying problem is, the underlying issue is that you cannot change someone who is not ready to change. Yes, but the moment you realize, like now that she said I should come to support her, and at least seeing a practical example is
giving us
yes, that ginger to do something and understanding where the root of the problem is. Yes.
And you know what she was willing to learn.
That's what she said in her passion.
And I even wanted to chip in on something you said about starting your series. Tell you something like last year. Do you remember I was telling you that one year I'll start like
Yes.
I've started. Hey, she said that I've started because I was like a really shy person. I hate to talk in public, even in school where I was. Don't give me any. Yes, don't give me like anything. Just say it in front of a crowd. Do you understand? I had to go and correct that. I went to a public speaking school just for that series. Do you understand? So that's it. You have to have that series. Whatever you have, don't take everything as a challenge. I need it. So just say,
Go back to your default setting.
check what can you do to solve that problem. Do you understand? Even while I was in that school, like when they call me, come out, I'm like, I told a No, let them.
Like, never tell yourself that you're made.
Never tell yourself that. Never.
So thank you so much. We appreciate you. We are glad. And may you continue to grow and grow and grow and be the impact you are making. How did you go from one?
And that ass is very important. That ass is very, very important.
Let's take what she does. Hey.
Hello, so. Hello. No, you got
Hey. She does regular ads on Facebook and Instagram. She does SMS ads. That one that you pay MTN. Back to back. She does
WhatsApp broadcast.
WhatsApp broadcast. Let her use deeper. All.
on your mind.
All. She knows how good her product is. The product is not your own. If those that need you don't know you are there, how will they make the most of it? How will they use it? She goes all out. As in, when I was saying the thing she was saying, I was like, what did she even say? What did she tell me to come?
There's something that how much is even if it's the cheapest product that you have, and maybe you are like, it's 2,000, I can't find, and she drops the call. Take that person as a lead. Create a broadcast list. Whenever you're doing a broadcast, send that person a broadcast. So that will make that passion grow back, and that person will actually buy from you. So like, I used to even do it before I even started going for all these courses. Before I even like, it's just alhamdulillah, like a knowledge that just came to me. I was doing way, way, way back, and that has really helped me. Like now, if I tell you how many contacts, like the broadcast I have, I think I have about 9,000 plus. Do you understand? So you have to just group them. Do you get? Group them, give them a name. Just be saving. Like that has really helped my business way back. This is 10 years now.
That's put a lot of work. A lot.
Care and you're complaining about nobody talks to you or anything. You must not have followers. Like you can even start with door-to-door marketing. You are a mom, right? Okay. All these joints that we have here in Kaduna, do you understand? Take flyers. Go and tip the securities. Something small. Let them distribute that if you don't have a staff to do it for you. Do you understand? They will definitely come. That's since you have a physical shop. And make sure that flyer is very attractive. Do you understand? It's very attractive to call customers for you. Put your details, your WhatsApp page, and make sure your your Instagram page is attractive. The pictures are there, and you have to put, invest in professional pictures. Don't just do blurry pictures. Let them be very good. Do you understand? You can even do it with your phone if your camera is very clear. So you can do that, okay, help me put it on your status for friends and family that buy from you. If you do this, you might give them a gift, even if it's as small as just maybe pin earring studs or something. Do you understand? Tip people. When I put it on your status, their status for you. So whoever buys from them can just please, can you snap this and help me put on your status? When I get a referral from you, and the person should make sure she mentions you. You will get a gift. Do you understand? All these small strategies, like it will keep bringing in people. So you start physical, then when you get the money, you can start the online ads too. But that ads is very good. 2,000, 5,000. As you're growing, you can start with 10,000. Understand? It will definitely bring leads to you.
Thank you. teaching us about what you're doing. Manual. They also do that. So if one person will be manning each table, so that the team is out. Do you understand? He's in A, you're in A, he's also in A. He's in B, you're in B. So we have two groups, A and B. I thought so it is A, B, A, B, A, B. Are we together? So it's a competition.
So, two of them are not.
So the person that emerges the winner is the person in whose hands the stack did not fall. So while you're removing and restacking, if you remove and then it falls after you did your own removal, you fail. Not that you fail, you're out. So it's the other person that will win.
What is it on the group? No,
No, just A or B or C. So depending on who. So you're own team here. The last person who removes and it falls. So team A, team B has 10 marks. If team B here removes it last and it falls, team B has 0, team A has 10. The same thing with the last. Right? Are we sure? Okay, the last one. It doesn't have. I think we should start at the same time. Let them arrange.
What? Okay, I don't understand.
So it's the green, you remove green and one. They will be shaking. No, one hand. You remove
It's one hand.
green.
Okay, I started that. You start now.
When I'm going to show their children how they were doing calculating moves.
You're supposed to video, you have the video yourself.
Let's make
Get back. What happened? How
white layer.
Ruby is out. Ruby is out. Oh. Yeah. This is wonderful. Ina zan mu haɗa mu da aiki.
Why?
So team B, one out. Where's you see the last man standing.
He's taking sides.
See, it collapsing. See, now it will collapse.
Any small
It's
Yeah.
not
design.
yours now. No, it's this one now. You know this one.
You're almost out of the game.
I've told him he doesn't want to answer me. I've told him not to do it.
The middle one.
So he said no, it will collapse.
That one, big and small.
And now goes not see collapse.
One similar way.
One hand hold.
Just not. Accident is coming very soon.
That's actually a massive
Situational salon is over. TV out again. TV is out again. TV is out again. Oh. This TV will have had it. The TV is everybody was out. I told him.
You see how one party is standing. Masha Allah.
We're expecting to come and see us.
Yes.
Another TV again. So it's not
If
TV
one
is
is
out.
stop, the other one cannot play. Where is instruction?
We already have the
You
instructions.
said what? What was your question?
I said if one person is stuck, the other person cannot play.
One person cannot be stuck. You can pass your, if you don't want to, you can pass it to the next person.
Okay. So you want to?
This is black.
Yeah. So both team B's went out, right?
Exactly.
Hmm.
No, two of them. No one.
So the remaining one.
Look at us standing
she passed it. So she has failed.
Timbi
She
has-
accepted.
Passport.
Willingly.
Timbi.
How?
No, me I'm Timbi. Oh.
No, the last team B that was standing, it got to her point, her turn. And she didn't want to take the risk.
No, I thought you said.
And I said she can pass it to team A.
Okay.
And she just, without complaint,
Then now
passed it on.
All the Timbi down.
I'm not down.
You are down.
You
are
put
the only
yourself
person.
by
You
yourself.
are the only
No,
person.
you didn't communicate it clear. You said you can pass your turn, but you didn't say the consequence of saying.
You don't know the consequence of all of your actions. It is after,
You are the only person in Timbi.
You make the decision.
it's after you've made the decision.
No, you didn't communicate it, so.
You know, agree.
So life's rules, ba.
Alhaji,
Yeah,
This is
at your
interesting. Like,
place.
people are really putting great thought and what would I call
Why?
it?
One person.
Into each.
The middle one, I'm good to go. Wow!
Timbi is amazing. Timbi or Timbi. Timbi. Ah, but why I do this to us? You are the first person that fell in Timbi. Hey, but Timbi is
The step you take from the beginning has an effect on your overall outcome in the future. Right? So initially everybody was just removing it, kind of. Then when it was now getting then when it was now getting tougher, you now started becoming cautious of what you were doing. Then when you now said that, this is not what I thought it was, you now decided to what? Fully focus on what you need to do. But initially it was just, it's not any, remove, randomly. It's not black, remove. Not knowing that all of the steps you were taking were having ripple effects on your future outcome. So what does this mean? For everything you come to do in your business, for every step you come to take, ensure you calculate well. Even though at the end, you may not have total control over the outcome, but you know that you did your what? Best. So irrespective of the outcome, you're not angry, you're not anxious, you're not feeling like you had wasted your time, right? You're not feeling like you have wasted your resources. Are we together?
Yes.
So be very meticulous about every decision you come to take in your business. Don't just wake up and, without thinking things through, decide on this is what I'm going to do and how. So, how profitable is your business? This is the second part of number one. What determines profitability? Profits are the costs of the future. What does it mean? If you are running your business today and you're not making profit on the business, how do you want to grow the business? Will you keep borrowing money or keep sourcing for external funds to keep on pumping into the business? That means you're not running a business. Is that not true? A business that is a business is supposed to fund itself once the initial money or capital has been put in it. After the initial capital has been infused in it, it is supposed to regenerate. It is only when you want to do what do you call it, an exponential jump at once that you look for external funds to pump in. But from the get-go, ensure that you have a healthy profit margin, right? So, okay. They said wealth is measured in what? Time, not in number. What is wealth? So everybody differs. Some people term themselves as wealthy when they have food to eat, they have a good roof over their heads, they have clothes on their body, and they have just enough to get by. Right? For some, wealthy is they have enough for themselves and then enough to give people. For some, they have more than enough for themselves. But in all this, how do you grow wealth? Is in the things you do within a specific time frame. So, if I were to say I'm going to give somebody $1 million right now, how many of you want it? $1 million right now for a business. But I tell you, you have to be there by tomorrow. Who still wants it? You'll be dead by tomorrow.
No, you'll be dead by
Dead. Yes.
No,
You
wait,
get the $1 million, but tomorrow your life is bye.
No.
Is the money coming at the cost of my life, or they are two separate?
It's coming at the cost of your life.
I will keep the 1 million.
Wealth is measured in what? Time, not in numbers. What was 1 million? I said we will give you, but you die tomorrow. You say no. Are you sure you get 1 million tomorrow?
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Do you understand? So, even though I am not sure of what tomorrow will be or what tomorrow will come with, I would rather risk it and be alive till tomorrow throughout to whenever than collect the 1 million naira now and know that tomorrow I'll be. So, whatever happens to the money you have, still thank to God that what? You are alive. And the fact that you are alive means that what? You can still replicate what you got before. Is that not so? So you can lose everything. We had the example of the demons. The building that got burnt, she lost money. But because her life wasn't calm, what happened? She was able to pick herself up. Do as mean I now, you're writing in the first person. Dash means the amount of money you want to make in sales or whatever it is you're selling. Dash figure in the next 90 days. So write what your figure is. Page now. We're going to do this exercise. Write out the following as it is serially arranged here. Rent. Assume you're the one paying rent for your shop. If you don't have a shop and you're running your business from the house, you know what kind of circumstances you're supposed to have a shop. So bring out rent. What you would ideally be paying in rent if you had a shop. Bring it out.
Per month?
Yes. So if it's here to be paid, divide it by 12.
What is CSR?
Community service responsibility is under normal circumstances, assuming everything is fine.
School fees, well, school fees. Is it for myself or my children?
Are you going to pay school fees?
Yes, I like let's don't pay pay lesson fee and the lunch fee.
Oh yeah, include them.
We should put the figure.
Yes.
This is wonderful.
It's because we will not sat down to tell ourselves the truth about what it is we require to make. So because we have not faced the truth in its face, we feel like anyhow, I'll get right. Nanny for him dedicated to just the baby, you do that. If they attend extra lessons in school, you put that. Communication is how much you spend on your phone calls and data.
Which one is C?
SR, community service responsibility. So you know there are times it's like, I made enough in my business. Let me feed 10 almajiris from the pockets of the business, not from your personal money. But if you don't do NCS at all, you can leave it now. But others, there must be something for your parents, if they're still alive. Sadaqah is compulsory because we know the role of Sadaqah is our lives generally. Communication, you buy data and airtime every month. Childcare, personal expenses, your everything that falls under your personal wardrobe. Your perfume, your makeup, if you're a makeup person, your lately you do monthly, how many times do you buy shoes in a year? You buy the total number of shoes you buy, by the total sum, right? Then groceries. You know there are times that will not give money and then you want to do, you just use your money. So do a rough estimate of how much you use. Feeding costs. No, it's not homework. We have to do it.
I have done my own thing. The money I want to sell my expenses has.
That's why she should give us homework.
No, it has to be done here.
Because you have given us much work to do here.
Yes,
We don't want
and you
to
will see the reason why we have to do this.
My own money.
I was actually playing safe. So now when the reality step back at you from your table, you understand that you don't have any excuse. You have to sit up.
So you want to know? Interesting.
Okay, so break your monthly figure into daily figures. So what you have for the month, divide it by 20, 30 go. Divide it by 30 for your daily figure, and then multiply by 12 for your yearly figure. And your own.
Eh.
we pay our salary differently and people
No,
are
sometimes I used to go with food and do that. I don't go with food tension. I should buy for myself.
So it's from what's coming out from
Since
you.
I'm paying in house for that, so if I went to shop with the shop, if I didn't go to shop with the shop, I should buy for myself. Just some rice to carry. That's it.
This light is affecting you.
Sorry.
So answer the question on the what under what
Does your business pay
to be done.
a lot?
Not just a lot, a whole
A
lot.
whole lot. As in
Whole lot.
what I
Exactly.
want. I'm just reducing. That is not what I even want for my life.
But you can still see
Yes.
that your business.
It's crumbling.
And so, what we want to do is to lay the foundation that would enable us make. She opened it.
Lost.
She's not even gonna You are so
Finish your sentence.
I'm working for free.
Yes. And so because you had not factored all of those things inside, right? That's how you'll be running your business the way you'll be running it. Because if you were shocked that all of these things that you need to take care of has to come out of this place, you won't price your goods and your products or your services the way you're pricing them. So do you now understand why your competitors do things they do?
my 20K jewelry is sold at 65.
No, I don't judge those kind of people. I think I don't judge them, but then
No, I'm not saying you're judging,
I'm
but
understanding what you're
understanding
saying. There's a reason.
there is a reason why.
Like say some people that have high-end shops, maybe they pay like 2 million naira per rent. You know, national
In fact,
somewhere.
NNDC more. In 2 years, over 10 people have left.
Yes.
Because you're paying the small shops are 800,000.
Not so expensive. The people are not running their business, they are coming to where they are.
Do you understand? So you collect a shop for 800,000 naira. That's shop only. You have maybe one staff or two. Do you understand? But your product is not even making profit. Not even profits. Like you're not bringing out your work to eat.
For labor.
Not to even talk of the other things at the side. So you now see that you're not even running the business is running you.
They are putting more and more, and you're still not seeing results.
And so until you have done all of these ones and broken down whatever it is you're selling, you infuse this amount into it, you will keep running on this hamster circle. Right? Because all of these expenses has to be taken care of by what? What you claim you are running. So this is now for you. So you don't have staff. Every staff you're working with wants to live the life you're living. Every staff that works for you wants to live the life you are living. So how do you grow your business such that you cannot carry out 20x activities? Go back to your products or your services. If you know you've not been pricing well, revisit your pricing Now let's now go back to what we said we're going to earn in the next 3 months. Take your calculator. So the amount you say you're going to earn, where does it stand? Next to your monthly total. I did it on the same level.
Yeah,
Okay. They're tiny. Good.
What you say is going to earn and what you make more.
Arrived at
There's a big difference.
a big difference. Okay. In your own case, what's what you wanted, and then what did you arrive at?
In the next 30 days, I want to make 3 million.
So divided by that's 1 million per month. Okay.
So every month, my total
Yes,
cost
is
146,000. My daily is 4,864 naira. Then my yearly is 1,722,000.
there's a significant difference. So now, working based on what you have written you want to earn, we're now going to break it down. So divide that figure by how many days do we have in 90 days? 90. So divide that figure by 90. Minimum.
That's 3,300.
If you are the only person, if you have a staff, multiply that figure by your number of staff or the number of people helping you out in your business. Family. We shall find you wherever it is we lost you.
It's not as if you're just thinking of what she has been doing wrong. That's what she's lost.
Right? So whatever figure we have, we now have to what? Multiply it by the number of staff we have. So for you who wants to now have a streamlined process of operating your business, are you somewhere along the line going to acquire extra hands? That extra hand include her salary in what you have done. So now, if before now you gave yourself a quota of selling 10 boxes every week, based on this calculation now, you're going to do 10 times 3. Right? So that will be 30 boxes in a week. You'll be able to do 30 boxes every week. In 4 weeks, 3 times. Yeah. It's like, it is that simple. It is that simple. This is what I need to make.
So
This
when
is-
you have a clear vision of what you need to sell, you drive towards that goal.
So like in my own case,
Sales, I made this easy.
so like in my, so and then based on that, you can now make better projections.
Yeah.
So in my own case now, I wanted 20 sign-up, right? In 20, I marketed this for 22 days. I got 6. So it means if I must make 20, I'll multiply my efforts by what? 20 divided by 6 is 3 point something. So I'll multiply my effort by 3 point maybe 333. And so that is what I will now need to be doing every month. So if I rank only 2 ads, 2 times 3.3 is going to be 7, thereabouts. So I have to run 7 ads. If I got 200 leads, it means I need 600 leads. If I use 100,000, because I actually use 100,000, right? Times 3 point whatever, I will use 400,000 plus. Do you understand? So you know exactly what you need to do where. this, do you think something will happen and you don't know how to trace or how to handle or how to manage? No. So me right now as I'm standing here, I know that's how I can now say, okay, ideally, under ideal circumstances, if I had done 3 times the effort, the resources, and the whatever, I was supposed to have seen this. But now I have done all of that, but I still didn't get it. So what is wrong? That's how I'm now starting at other things. Is my messaging wrong? Am I targeting the wrong people? Am I not hitting their pain points? Am I able to, overcome their objections? Am I able to really communicate the value of what I have for them? So you now see how really it is simple to do 20 years. So we're now going to, so we have our figures now. We have the amounts you have to make monthly. So looking at the products you're selling, how many products do you need to sell to make that figure we have now? So everybody do it. What's the unit price of your cake? What's the unit price of your gift box? If you have different gift boxes, bring them all out. So in my own case, let's say I want to do 10 million naira every month, right? For this event, it must bring out this amount. For the MIM challenge, it must bring out this amount. For the social media management services, it must bring out this amount. So for each sector or segment, I know exactly what each of them is supposed to do.
So you divide.
So let's say we have 146 monthly. That is the expenses. You have not put riba. You have not put any other thing. So you're supposed to do that 1 times 3, as you said. So how many boxes are you doing times 3? The figure you have. Now divide it by the number of boxes that will enable you in that figure. So each box is 30. Where is my pen? So for each of us, that's all we should do, right? 35K, right? And we said this 35K is, hold on please. The figure we got, that's our times 3 figure, that's this one, divided by what? 35K.
So
Do you
the
understand?
figure I divided is what you aim to get after 90 days.
Yeah. No, this is after 30 days. So for
After
90 days,
30
we will
days,
do
sorry.
now. So this will give you the number of boxes you have to sell. Number of cakes. So if it now means you will not be selling cakes in pieces, but in what do you call them? Boxes, right? Or if you must do in pieces, you'll be like, okay, if you buy 3 slices, get 3 slices at 10,000, so getting 1 slice at 5,000. So maybe the original amount for this cake slice is 3,000 naira. But because you want to drive people to buy the higher one that will bring you more profit, you now say, okay, instead of buying 1 at 5,000, buying 2 at 8,000, come and buy 3 at 10,000 naira. Buy for yourself, buy for your mom, and buy for your sister. I'm just giving an example. I don't know the unit prices. So you want to do that now. So today when you go, even if you don't get the exact baseline, you can now go back and sleep on it to come to an exact number we have to work towards selling off on a daily basis. And that's the minimum. Are we all there? Have I caused too much katakata? So this will now make us begin to think bigger. Instead of restricting ourselves to how we have been doing. Oh, I made 5 sales today. I'm so happy. fine. Antamina. The last one. The person who wins this one wins the perfume. It is simple. And the perception is over. Anybody that wins all three gets the small canvas, your paint, your card, and your work. So, pay attention to your taste buds very well. Yes. And don't be in a rush to judge. Where are the other ones? So, two lessons you are going to get from this, right? In life, as we said, just ensure you're always making progress. When you left the room today, the only thing you knew you were coming to do was that you were coming for a session. You were coming to learn. But in the process, number one, you were disappointed in a good way. Because what you thought you were going to start with wasn't even what it was. Is that not so? Did you know you were going to win a gift of chocolates? No. But you left your home and this happened. Is that not so? Did you know you were going to meet the divas? No. But because of that primary effort you took, look at the number of things that happened. So you would have your plan and all, but Agnes' plans are different. And this is how Agnes works. He has already made arrangements for you, but he's waiting for you to leave your house. He's waiting for you to take that first step. He's waiting for you to make that move, make that phone call that prospect that asks about you, asks about your product back. You know, that person that promised you they were going to send you money last week and didn't send it, call them. That is all that we're required to do. Then this slide is for the last runner. So, may the odds be in your favor. Where are our drinks? So, each labeled accordingly. It's vegetable. So, there are 3 different brands of a drink. One is Coke, one is Pop Cola, the other one is Pepsi. So you will drink it and tell us which is which. Okay. So if you are able to So if you are able to, I wrote the name somewhere.
So you want to put it on the spice. You are taking this one. You have to.
This is cool.
Did you say Bismillah?
She's doubting if she said the
So
right
does
thing.
it come in? You didn't say Bismillah too. Well, I don't come. Pepsi, Coke, and what again?
Pop Cola.
You don't have. Just guess.
This is Pepsi. This one is pop.
So have you scored her? Okay. Zainab.
Take on here, come here. No, take
Wait,
on.
let me drink and help.
No, take on. That's why I said take on. So you understand it very well.
Pop cola. Why are they tasting?
December. That is cool.
Oh, seriously, this game is not for me. Some drinks are not mine.
When I prefer tea than some drink. Today, not today.
Right. You mixed up everything. They are all tasting the same.
Yeah. Kiss.
Pepsi.
If you say so, who is the next person?
Who is this?
Ruqayya Yusuf or
Pepsi. Wait. I want to change. The first one is Coke. Second one is Pepsi. This one is Coca-Cola.
That's you.
Pepsi. Pepsi. Mariam said number one is Pepsi.
Okay, can I have a cup?
Thank you. Coca-Cola. You said number two is Coca-Cola. No? Coke.
Wow, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Coke.
Okay? You said this one is Coke.
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Is it, what do you call it? Is it pep? I'm not used to drinks.
Coca-Cola.
So, Cola.
This is Coke. Coke, Pepsi, Coca-Cola.
Announce whoever are won. Right?
Yes, one.
Everybody won.
Yes, I guess
But
everybody.
there is something I want to bring up.
Yeah.
And that is that at the end of the day, it is our perceptions of the product that made us select what we thought it was. Is that not true? Two people got all three, right? Your product in the market is taken with the perception you build in people's minds. Some people tell you that when they drink Coke, they just feel happy. They feel one joy. But you have drank it here. How many of you felt happy? Some of you did not even know which
In
one.
fact, they are almost all the same.
They are
thing.
almost all the
They are
same.
the same thing.
But each of these brands have painted a certain image, has given people a certain perception, has created a certain emotion associated with their product. And so when you go and they tell you, you ask, is there Coke? They tell you, no, it's only Coke, I know it's Coke I want. But at the end of the day, they are all the same thing. So this is what I want us to understand. Whatever it is you're selling, people buy what you, who is selling it, makes them feel. What is connecting hope with happiness? Please tell me. Because they said so. And all the visuals they use is of people happy, having fun, family, you know. So 2 people tied, the other 3, who got the highest? Or did they tight? Who did not get anyone correct? Let's start from there.
The more they were tasting, the more they were cooking with Pepsi. So they mixed the nuts as well.
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Yeah. So what do you do now? No, you.
Nobody got 2 out of
3 of you mix it up. Now, 2 of you tied. So 2 people are going to get this. And unfortunately, this is out of the game. So it is either we do that, or I don't know. But this one is either those who got the 2 correctly get 1 exist, or we give.
They can share it.
Unfortunately, they can't share it.
They can't.
But for me, I'm going with this because my kids are going to have a self test. Right? So, then the other 3. So all 3 of them, they mix it up. They did not get anyone correct.
Most people got the taste of food.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand? But the confusion came between Coca-Cola and
I'm
Pepsi.
going to
And after taking Coca-Cola, then you were wondering it was the first one Coke or was it? So that was the confusion. But almost everybody was sure.
yeah. So you close your eyes and just your hand will land on one box. Anyone
But who get first? Who
close your
gets?
eyes. Look at the 2 of them.
Okay, then.
Oh.
Of course.
I don't know.
Because I give you the idea. I'm going to give you the idea.
Seriously, I just guessed every.
You know, I was telling you guess.
Seriously, I don't know.
Which one did you mix? Which one did you mix up?
But Mama, I said Coke, Pepsi, and you name it. I got it right.
Oh. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's not. And it's really nice.
I think
She's
she's
really
not that she
surprised.
gave was wrong. So that's why I wanted her to do it because she cheated.
So in fact, can you even imagine? She's not even a big person, she just chose anything around her.
I only know
Sometimes guesswork is pays.
Alright, so you close your eyes and select one. Let me shuffle. I did not shuffle. Who is the second person? Oh yeah.
I should just pick one.
Let's pick one.
Tell yourself. Yes, no, that is
Okay. You're welcome.
Yes, I want it.
I was saying it. What?
That's
Oh, yeah.
incense.
Okay.
I was saying
You
it.
said what?
I was eyeing the incense.
Who got that joint of it?
Maybe I was saying it. Okay, it's okay. Another upgrade. To upgrade them, I have to upgrade us.
So, oh yeah. Pick one. Close your eyes.
Confuse you,
See flower, one flower.
Okay. Ojú ọ̀dọ̀ wọ̀dọ̀. That's where you got it.
Woo! Where pick
Oh
one?
yeah, pick one.
Masha.
Congratulations.
That's what she's doing. She got what she wants.
One house. Your products will be perceived as you make your ideal customers to perceive it. If you tell them that they eat your cake, they will never decide in their life again. Whenever they feel sad and they just think of Angel cakes,
It's your cake.
all day. In fact, whenever they feel sad, it's cake they will think of. And as soon as they eat your cake, they feel better because you have told them that is how they will feel. So everything we're now going to do for that your cake is geared towards making them do what? Have that visual, not the representation. Have a positive thing to link your cake with their sadness or with their tiredness. So we're going to create the content. We're actually going to get people to act the part that this is what we want you to feel when you eat our cake. Not that it is sweet. Every cake is sweet. Most cakes are soft. You understand? But what you now do different. There is a cake brand, I can't remember her name right now, but she said every day they get a minimum of 30 orders. Every blessed day, minimum. But she did something, and she's doing something that is making people feel like, she tells you, look, if you just wake up a day and you feel you love yourself, you deserve a cake for yourself, so buy yourself a cake. So people buy cake not because they want to buy cake, but because she has made them feel or tell themselves that you deserve it. Give yourself what you deserve first before you expect it from somebody, right? I hope today surpassed our expectations in a good way. Yes. So we are going to be, you are going to interview briefly your name, your business, why you signed up for the class, and your disappointment or the reverse of it after the first session. So if you don't mind, if you have an issue to be on camera, there's no bad really, but you give us meeting testimonials, but if you can face the camera. So this brings us to the end of today's session, and I hope that I hope we surpassed your expectations for the first week. So we anticipate the second. Emma Shane, thank you.
Okay, my name is Maria Yusuf, and I'm here for the Business Growth Workshop 20X. So I really learned a lot today. My mindset and perception about running a business here in Nigeria has changed, and I've learned a lot, and I hope to implement all what I've learned to grow my business. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sarah Deko, I'm Hajar Uthman, the founder of Hajar is Marketing Limited. The event was the first of its kind, and Alhamdulillah, it has come to an end. We themed it the 20X Business Growth Workshop because we empowered participants with the frameworks, the strategy to use in growing our businesses by 20X. If you missed out on this session, ensure you don't miss out on the Saturday's session and subsequent editions I will be having. Thank you, and I hope you will be a part of the next one we have. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you. Welcome.
It's not sharp. It's very sharp. You are not. You are very. As if I say you are going to win cookies now. Why? With each one you are moving forward. I'm supposed to be that closer.
Almost there.
So this was supposed to be the first thing we were going to do today. So as soon as we entered, we are just going to close the dance. Then I will not ask. Yeah. There's a way I do the stand and the caveat and hey.
Let me add one more for you.
I should not go outside my I missed that one. Bounce back. At least I tried back. Next, who's going next? is even better. So did you? Wow. Are we on track to start? Ready?
Okay, anybody?
Hey. Aja, I try.
Yeah.
Gbogbo kini ni mo máa san lẹ́nu.
Your wishes are command. Ain't that bad? But at least that's about 70%. Post it.
I like it that way.
Wow. You try.
Overthinking. So it begins to make your brain expand, right? Things that you never experienced before, you just up and do it. So because you're creating new paths in your brain, it helps you to start thinking of things like from different perspectives.